So a lot of you guys already know about the GameStop debacle with the stapler. And I don't know about you, but I don't know why anybody would ever staple a physical product. Now, that's just me. I remember back in the day when I was slogging away at the GameStop grind, wanting to eat a damn 12 gauge every single day. I remember there were some stores that would staple the receipt onto physical product, like an Xbox One or a PS3 or a PS4. And I always thought that was really cringy as someone that likes to collect physical product. If you get a stapler anywhere near my physical product that I collect, I will throw hands. I don't care who you are. In front of God and everybody, I will smite you down and you will not become stronger than you was before I smote you. Before I smote you. People collect physical product. Why are you putting a damn stapler through that son of a bitch? But you guys know this already. This was in the news a couple of days ago. Well, GameStop has responded, and they are not happy. And we're going to talk about that right now. So share this, like it, give your boy a kiss on the lippies, and tell me everything's going to be all right, because I really need it right now. GameStop stapler blunder ruins Switch 2 launch day. Look at this. It says your $400 gaming console shouldn't arrive looking like somebody used it for target practice. Yet that's exactly what happened with the Nintendo Switch. For customers at GameStop in Staten Island, store employees decided that stapling the receipts directly to the thin cardboard box was a brilliant idea. Spoiler, it wasn't. The result, dozens of launch day buyers discovered the brand new consoles sported puncture wounds courtesy of the industrial strength stapler. And this was all over Twitter. It says of all the Nintendo hardware's missteps, the Switch 2's packaging might rank amongst the most avoidable. With the screen sitting flush against the box's top, GameStop's routine receipt stapling turned into an unintentional sabotage. And this is not GameStop's routine. That is not a GameStop routine thing at all. They just think it is because they think everybody's the same and they told you to do that. Not once in my entire career at GameStop did I ever want to staple a physical product. That is insane. No one even remotely told us to do that. And I would have never done it because, again, I like to collect physical stuff. If you put a stapler through my damn Xbox One or my PlayStation 4's brand new box when I got it, dude, I'd be like, what the hell? Give me another one. I don't want the stapled one. I still have all my boxes, bro. That's just how I live my life. It's like using a sledgehammer to crack a walnut, except the walnut costs $400. This wasn't just one unlucky customer, by the way. Multiple buyers at the midnight launch discovered their consoles were damaged. Some estimate suggest the entire pre-order batch got hit. God, how dumb. The GameStop and gaming community reaction was swift and brutal. Damaged Switch 2 photos flooded social media as faster you could say customer service nightmare. Look at this. You see this? They just stapled everything. Why? Look at them. There's your two little holes right there. This is just insane. It makes me physically upset, visibly upset, mentally upset, everything upset at the same damn time. GameStop's damage control says GameStop acknowledged the mess quickly. A company spokesperson stated they're investigating the matter and will make customers whole. Translation, we screwed up and we'll fix it, obviously. But here's the kicker. The demand for the Switch 2 is so intense that the customers report wait times are up to 3 months for replacements. Oh my God. And I love how this article is trying to somehow paint Nintendo in a negative light because they're packaging. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't package our item to be stapler proof for the dumbass employees. Look, what the hell? This is not Nintendo's fault. Okay? If you put a bumper on my car that fell off if I hit a bump, that would be the car's fault. But if you put a bumper on the car and then blame the company for me hitting a tree head on and the bumper coming off, that's my fault. But the store responded as well. So we have so much. We have so many goodies today for you. It says, update on the stapler issue, boys. Here we go. It says, so I just got done speaking with the manager and they told me they have replacement switches coming from another store. So they took my name and number down and told me they'll give me a call when they come in and we'll do a simple exchange. I guarantee you it's going to take you longer than you think. I sort of feel bad for the manager and she looked visibly upset because she said she was probably going to get fired. But she was very sweet about the whole thing and super apologetic. And to be completely fair, and I know this is going to be a bad take for you guys, she probably deserves it. I don't say that very often. This, I just can't even imagine why you would inform your employees to staple physical product, especially hardware product with the receipt stapled on the front. Let me explain this a little further. The reason this manager was instructing people to do that is because it's what she does in her own personal life. I have seen people out there that staple their receipts to like boxes of product that they have bought in their personal life. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But there is not a planet where customers are okay with you stapling their physical hardware. I'm surprised they haven't got more complaints about that prior to this actual incident itself. If I went to buy a PlayStation 4 from this store and they staple my receipt on the box, I'd immediately be like, can I get a different PlayStation 4? I don't want like staple wounds in my box going into like the stuff in the box. I like to keep my physical product as it is when I buy it, like, really cuddly. So I'm not going to do that, right? And I'm like a normal dude. I'm not even like obsessed about stuff. I'm a normal ass dude. And I feel that way. You best believe other people have as well. So the reason they used the stapler was because the air conditioner was broken. It was hot and humid in the store and the tape wasn't sticking to the boxes and the paper would fall off very easily. So they were told to staple it. Who on earth told you to staple physical product inside the GameStop corporate? DM is the lowest I would go. So to put that in perspective, there was never, ever an incident when I was at GameStop where they told us to keep the receipt with a product before. I don't really know what this is about. But if I did, I would use rubber bands. Because I remember when I put stuff on hold with sticky notes, I'd put a rubber band around it back in the day. That's what I would have done. Put a 4-way rubber band on it and then put it in the drawer. Why pierce it with metal? It's crazy. I actually feel terrible. A simple mistake might cost these guys their job. Well, they cost the company thousands upon thousands of dollars. So yeah, you're screwed. It says, so because corporate wouldn't authorize an AC repair, the store is getting cleaned out and a bunch of bad press towards the company. Good work, Ryan. The cost cutting is doing wonders for business. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I think that's just shifting blame. 100%. Look, I agree. Your AC should be fixed immediately. 100%. But they stapled the consoles. No one else did. Second update, they had a news crew here. When I came to make the exchange, there was no issue in the exchange. The workers seemed to be working diligently, and they were extremely courteous. No questions asked other than if I had downloaded the anything onto the system. This person says if the AC is truly out of the store, then that should be brought up, and whoever kept ignoring the repair request needs to be sacked. That is honestly just a required working condition in most places. Yeah, okay. Look, guys. When I was at GameStop, we opened a new store, and the first month we didn't have heat, and it was like 12 degrees every day. And GameStop would not allow us to wear jackets because it was against dress code. So yeah, good luck getting that shit done. But still, I wouldn't have stapled something. This person says they could have literally used one of the many types of stickers we had at GameStop. I've never in my life stapled anything to a box or game in 3 years I worked there. Hell, we even would use a price sticker if we had no tape and tape it to the box. I do like this though. This is kind of a Reddit thing, but everybody is taking this on face value. Look how everybody is saying, did you not read the post? It was too humid for stickers to work. Did you not read OP, bro? They had to stab them. Like, okay. Very, very silly stuff, in my opinion. I'm blown away. I'm just completely blown away as to why they stapled that shit directly on its face. Insane shit. Insane.